Hey, what's going on, guys? And today we have LEGO Ninjago Dragons Rising spinners. Yeah. So of course here we have first off the Kai one. Very nice box. Has Kai and a spinner, the fire on the front. We got down in the corner here Aaron and a dragon. Has a name. It was like Gyro, I think it was like Gyro, something like that. I think it was Gyro, but yeah. But they have those two. At first I thought this was a lightning dragon, because, I mean, it looks like a lightning dragon. Probably it is a lightning dragon, but, I remember I got the set for this, and it has the yellow dragon core in its head. And so, considering the other two colors are apparently pink and purple, I'm assuming the yellow connects to Aaron. Since it has a name, you know. Yeah. I didn't realize that at first, and I looked back at this and I thought, oh, so then what's the connection between those two? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the next half of the season. But anyways, this is Kai's Dragon Power Flip. We will be doing the others too. But anyways, if we take a look back at the box here, we have him in the spinner, little droid there, that, dragon core back there, spinny, flippy, other two sets, and as we can see, it has the orange and this little golden. That's the orange and gold dragon cores, and of course actual size. Okay, now, there's the box. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Here we have the instructions. They unfold. So, yeah. There you go. And let's get building. 3, 2, 1. Speed build! Oh, wait. Tip the camera down first. Now, speed build! And boom, there is the spinner, and we forgot to build the minifig. So let's just put them together for a second. Quick look at the face. Very nice, the elemental bit, and then this. I like that we're getting some new faces for him. But anyways, there we go, and unlike the normal variants, there's some design on the hood. That is one thing I really like. Has two transparent orange arms, some very nice printing, and of course printing on the back with a symbol inside there, in gold. They used the ZX style for the scabbard part of it, and then the half mask is molded in. I do kind of wish that they had made those pieces dual molded. Where's his other thing? There it is. Because, you know, like Lloyd's, I know for sure that Lloyd's is bright green, but then has a dark green half mask, you know. So, yeah. And of course the legs are the normal legs. But that looks pretty cool. I do really like the minifigs for these spinners, so that's very nice. But anyways, here he is, and he's got these two little things which can just kind of bang, bang, going all over the place. But yeah, they shoot really far. They work really nicely. I do really like that. And spin test. Well, that's really nice. Actually spins fairly smoothly with little effort, you know. So that is something I really enjoy about this spinner, is it spins with, you know, well, yeah, it spins very smoothly with, very little effort. You do kind of have to grab it here by the shoulders instead of actually by the head, because the mask pops off. That does happen with the original spinners too. The original ones from Season 1, their masks would oftentimes come off in my experience. But, yeah, very cool. And then he does have one other thing that we will show in a minute. But let's get the rest of the set built first. Okay, 3, 2, 1, speed build! And boom. There we go. So first of all, we have this little Imperium droid. I really like these little guys. These are awesome. I just really like them. Yeah, he's got a nice little staff here with one of the ends has like a little Dragon Core tip, so it's kind of like a spear, you could turn it that way. You could have it as a spear. Ching, ching, ching. So, yeah, put some sound effects in there for me, but anyways, yeah, they all have these little antennae and one singular eye that you can see through, so, yeah, and a plate on the front. He has these little arms, and he's actually the tallest of the three. None of them have anything to connect the back, although they did actually give me an extra 1x2, here, if we bring in this, they did actually give me an extra one of these pieces, for some reason, I don't know why, it's weird, but I've looked through, there's not supposed to be two, but I got two anyways. So, yeah, so I guess I could put that on the back there, but it's red, it doesn't really blend in. But I would like to, go to the LEGO store and just get, all the parts for, all three of the different designs of these guys, just in bulk. Eventually when a LEGO store opens down here, because there will be one, just hasn't gotten here yet. But, yeah, and just, build, a little army of these guys. Because they're awesome. I like them. Anyways, before we talk about this build, it does come with these two little obstacles these little minor obstacles. They're just little fire things. They're pretty cool. But anyways, this. Oh, no. Golden Dragon Core, we get back here. But yeah, it's a little tower. It's a little fire tower. It's transparent orange. So it's like lava spewing up. It spews all the way up to here, and that kind of floats on it. So yeah, it doesn't really snap in or anything. It just kind of sits there, but it's fairly stable. You can kind of shake it like this, but if you shake it just a little bit too much, it will fall off. But that's fine, because if I move these guys, if I put him here. The spinner, the title of the set was Kai Spinjitzu Power Flip. So, here's the flip part of that. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, yeah! Didn't quite land. He would have landed if he hadn't hit my hand, but otherwise he would have landed right. But yeah, knocked it over, and this does come off. But yeah, knock off the Golden Dragon Core so you can grab it. And take it away. So, yeah, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool I did it first try, but yeah. So you can flip over this guy. Flip over these. Yeah. I'm gonna grab one of the other ones here. We'll see this guy in a little bit. And flip on the droids. Flip on his sister. Whatever. Bam! Oh, that's nice. It would be even nicer if he would land correctly. I've done it before. There we go. And like I said, he spins really nicely too. So yeah, so that's very cool. So yeah, I should probably turn this light on. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so that's very cool. There is Kai's Spinjitzu Power Flip. Very cool. This is definitely the one I chose first when I was getting these, because I got them one at a time. Well, I got them all at the same time, but, like, I got them on different days, kind of, you know, I got them... Yeah, I got them over the last 3 days, and this video should be going up tomorrow. Should be, if my editors get on and do their job like they should be, but, yeah, but this was definitely the first one. This is definitely my first pick, because, you know, it spins... And it actually spins a lot nicer than I expected it to. It spins really well. And can flip. Well, anyways, so there's that. Okay, now, on to the next one. And here we have the second spinner. This is Nia's Dragon Power Drift. So, there we go. Can take a look at the box here. Very nice. Very nice. Just got a little trident kind of thing. Some water designs. You know, looks very nice. Once again, LEGO Ninjago Dragons Rising. Got this in the corner. And we have this, it's the one with the claws. Got a couple of water things, and the thing for the dragon core on the back. Looks very nice. Whoosh, swoosh. And this one has the blue and golden dragon cores. Actual size. Here we go. Here are the parts. And the door is open. I gotta go close the door. Just a second. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. So here we go. The instructions unfold. And here it is. Here we have instructions. And now, here we go. 3, 2, 1, speed build! The minifig. And boom, there it is. It's very, very cool. It's got a little trident here. A little trident thing with water on the bottom. Once again, the minifigs look very, very cool. Some silver here. The water, and the light blue design in here. So, yep, has symbol on the back in silver. Very nice. And once again, some design on the mask. Water design on the mask. Legs. The maroon belts. Personally, I liked it when Nia was maroon, just because, you know, then, you know, I like the maroon instead of the pearl dark gray, just because then she feels more connected to Kai, her sister, than Cole, who she was only interested in somewhat in season 3, you know. It's like, yeah. So, yeah. But anyways, once again, transparent arms, this time light blue. Very cool, very cool. So yeah, so there's the minifig. And she does have the face printing, the elemental visor kind of thing with water designs, and then this face. I like this particular kind of face. Very cool minifig. So, yep. Okay, now the spinner. In 3, 2, 1, speed build! And boom. Here we are. Here we go. Here's the spinner. It's more, streamlined towards the front. I don't expect it to spin super well, just because, it's not even. But if we do move these, it does spin. Definitely not as good as Kai, but it does spin. If I take the big old trident out of her hands, maybe it'll work a bit better. Yeah, it does work a bit better without the trident in her hands. So it definitely works better without the trident in her hands, but between that and that, this one spins a little bit longer, it's just, yeah. But anyways, there we go. And once again, it has one other thing it can do. And so, we will build the rest of the set. And then show you what it does. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, speed build! And boom. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I did just realize that I did forget a piece on the spinner, so now that might help it spin a little bit better. Ignore that runaway dragon core in the background. We're just gonna, yep, there we go. Okay. So now that it has that on there, let's see how well it spins. Oh, don't take the minifig out. What am I doing? That's how you spin it. But let's see how well it spins with that on there. Oh yeah, see, that spins better. That definitely spins better. Because if I take this, in fact, just to make it a bit more fair, let's take the accessories out of his hand. And okay. I think it spins just a tiny bit less, but still it's pretty close. Okay, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. Okay. So, yeah. Anyways, there we go. That's a lot better. So it does actually spin pretty well. I do like these. They spin really nicely. So yeah, so there's that. We can go ahead and put the trident back in her hand now. There we go. Okay. And let's take a look at the droid. So here is the droid for Nia. He has these little claws. I don't know why, but he gives me like little Mindroid vibes, He's just he's just a small little guy. I mean, I know he's not any bigger. Like the Lloyd one isn't any bigger. But it's just, he feels smaller. I don't know why, but he's got these little claws here, and I like that. He can spin, kind of. Doesn't really like spinning. Maybe if I do it from the yeah, there we go. So it's pretty nice, but you can also whoosh. He does slide around fairly nicely, so yeah. So he can spin. It's a little bit wobbly though. And then we have these two minor obstacles. They're the same as Kai, but in transparent light blue instead of transparent orange, you know. So it's water. Boom. And now, okay. How they present the Dragon Core. It looks like, put that in there. It looks like, you know, it'd be a lot better, you know, because it actually sits down in there. It doesn't just kind of sit on top of 4 little bits. You know, it actually sits down in. You know, you'd think, you know, that's a little bit better. And yeah, you know, if you shake it, it's not really gonna go anywhere. I'm shaking it harder than I shook the Kai one. It's not going anywhere. Thing is, the point of these is to knock them down, you know, and as you can see, when you knock it down, there are 9 studs. I repeat, 9. And I put the extra in there just to make it an even 10, because, you know, yeah, it's just one more. But that's 10 studs. 10 studs. 10 of these little things to keep track of. And they spill everywhere, as you can see. And I mean, yeah, it's very water. I will give it that. I will give it. It is very water. It makes sense for water. You know, it's water in there. It makes a lot of sense. So I'm not gonna. I will give it that. I will give it that. So I'm not gonna completely hate on it. But still, that's a lot of studs to keep track of. Yeah. So, you know, it's nice. It is definitely... It is, yeah. I feel like the fact that there's, you know, like 10 different studs that you have to keep track of, kind of puts it, you know, puts it on the same level as the others, you know. They all have a little bit of a downside, you know. Kai, it's not too stable on the top. Lloyd, we'll see. We'll see how what Lloyd's downside is. And, you know, this one would be the absolute best, no question. You know, better than the others, except for the fact that, you know, yeah. Like I said, it makes sense, so I do kind of like it because it makes sense, but still. Okay, so now it is time. It's time to set these aside, set the droid aside, and show you what the main function is. And boom! There we go. It drifts across, knocks that over. It's pretty cool. It actually does work nicely. You know, how much pressure you put on it before you release it. Let your finger slide off, you know. It does determine how far it goes. That's why it's streamlined like this, you know. You know, you gotta kind of put your finger on the corner here, put a lot of pressure on it, and then just slide it off. And just kind of let it pop off. You know. So it works pretty nicely, actually. So I do like this. I will say, before I go any further, I'm going to say that these are $1 more than spinners usually are. Spinners are usually $10. These, actually, it's not, okay. Let me clear things up. Not $1, 50 cents. Normally, spinners are $10. These are $10.50. However, I'm not complaining, because for only 2 quarters, that is 2 quarters, 50 cents. It's not that much. It's really not that much at all. You can get a really, really nice spinner. Because, this one, has the drift function. Kai's has the flip function. I personally, Kai is my first pick. But yeah, you get some little dragon core pieces. I really do like these. They're like little marbles. So I really enjoy these. These are really enjoyable pieces. Some great minifigs. Fun little droids and such like this, And honestly, just great spinners overall. Only 50 cents more. So, I've heard, like I did watch a video on these, and they were complaining about it. They were losing their mind over them. I don't know why. I don't know why grown adults lose their mind over children's buildable toys. But they do. Okay, I get it. That's me too, but I don't lose my mind over them. So, yeah, and, they kept complaining, oh, they're $11, they're not $11, they're $10.50. It's really not that much. And they're some of the best spinners I've ever seen. I do like how some of the others spin, such as the Jitsu flyers and stuff, where they have like pull cords. I feel like that's just easier to do. But I will say these are still definitely up there with the best spinners, They're definitely some of the best spinners I've seen. So I'd say it's worth it. I'd say they're 100% worth it. And yeah. Anyways, moving on. Here we go. Next spinner. Third, last but not least, maybe least actually, but third spinner. Here we go. And here we have the third and final spinner, Lloyd's Dragon Power Spin. And if you're wondering why we did them in this order, it's because this is the order I got them in. But it's also because this is the order of the set numbers. See, they're all 7177. This one is 71779. Kai's is 71777. And Nia's is 71778. So they do kind of go in this order, and really, it's kind of the natural order of these. Honestly, yeah. And you may be thinking, wait, spin? What do you mean, spin? They already spin. The heck? That's nothing special. Well, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Except this one is made to spin. This one has a few alterations that make it spin just a little bit better, actually. Does actually spin a little bit better. So, let's take a look at the box. As we can see, LEGO Ninjago Dragons Rising, boom. We have Lloyd on the front here, looking very cool. Very cool. Yeah. Not sure why there are these little silver lines on his face. Not sure why those are there. That is not scuffs on the box. That is the printing. I don't know why they're there. So, yeah. But anyways. Oh, you little dragon core. Always running away. Boy. Anyways. There's his droid, as we saw that earlier. When we built Kai's. And then here's the spinner. His little blade. Very nice. Dragon core in the background. These two obstacles. Spin. You'll notice it doesn't have another one over here because that's all it does is spin. But yeah, they put some extra lines here because spin. And then the other two here. As you can see, set number. They are consecutive in this order. And then this one comes with the green and golden dragon cores, of course. And since I do have the $130 Elemental Dragon versus the Empress Mech set, I do also have the yellow dragon core, which means all I have to do is get the Heatwave Transforming Lava Dragon set to have all of the dragon cores, as that one has the purple one. So, that's pretty cool. anyways, actual size. Let's get on with it. Here's the instructions unfolding as usual. The set unfolds right before our eyes. And there it is. Very nice. And here we go. So let's quickly just build the minifig. Let's actually remember to build the minifig. Here's his face with some elemental energy around it. Not very happy is he. And he's not very happy on the other side either. They really just had to ruin it. Zane's is pretty serious too, you know. They gave Lloyd and Zane a serious look. I don't know why. I haven't seen Cole's face yet, but I've seen these three, Jay and Zane. Jay has, you know, similar to the others, but for some reason Lloyd and Zane, they gave him very serious looks. Just haven't had a smile on Zane since, like, oh, what was it? Yeah, actually, it was season 11. It was the FS spinners when we last got them, but then, that was just the one spinner set, just for the main minifig. We haven't gotten it since, season 7, because that was his titanium face, and then it was more serious when you turned it around for his little visor. Should probably tip the camera down a little bit. That'll make things easier. And there we go. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, Zane needs to smile more. He needs to smile more. I like the old Zane design personally. Especially the old hair. Because, it had, like, sideburns and stuff, I liked it. It also allowed for dual-sided heads. But anyways, there's the minifig. Very cool, very cool. Some designs on the hood. Some green designs down here. Unless they all have that source dragon head with the core right there on them. Which on their normal variants is on the back here, where we have his symbol in gold with some green. And then, of course, elemental energy is coming off of these guys everywhere, and then the normal legs, as usual. So, LEGO seems to be pretty fond of balls this time around. Oh, boy. Where's the other? Oh, it's right there. Oh, it's right there. I'm just blind. Don't mind me. I'm just an old blind man. That's turned wrong. I really am blind. Sheesh. Anyways, there's this little blade. It's kind of like an arrow blade, although the arrow blades, they had transparent black or what. Well, actually, now it's. Well, no, they were transparent dark gray, actually. Yeah, they were transparent dark gray. Now this is just light gray, and it's got bigger blades, but still kind of reminiscent of the arrow blades. So, have him hold that. He does not spin at all with this in his hand. I haven't tried it with it turned sideways, but it probably doesn't work much better. So, yeah. But we'll try it again today. But anyways, there's the minifig. Now, let's build the spinner. 3, 2, 1, speed build! And boom, there we go. You just kind of straighten these up a little bit. It's all about the detail. It's all about the detail. There we go. As you can see, it's a little bit more rounded than the others, you know. On Kai, you know, they kind of stick out, and then on Nia, well, she's streamlined right to the front. But we can put Lloyd in the spinner. He can hold his blade whilst in the spinner, but it doesn't really spin. Well, it does, but it kind of, kind of wobbles. And also another difference is that this is down a little bit, so the balls aren't actually really spinning it. I don't think, they don't even touch. Balls don't even touch. I wonder, let's see how good it spins when he has the blade turned sideways, like in the one picture. Okay, that's a bit better. But now without the blade, it spins better than the others, without a doubt. Ahem. Spins better than the others, without a doubt. Whoa, going clear over there. Because I kind of spin. Oh, he's scattering the pieces everywhere. Oh boy. But as you can see, he spins a lot better than the others. Because if we bring in the others without accessories, of course, to make it fair. Stay over, you stupid balls. These kind of sit down. This one doesn't. So, for the, just get the parts out of the way, please. There we go. Spin. 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 There we go. Yeah. Whoosh. And then spin. Look at that. I spin them all exactly same spot to grab them in the same spot, spun them with the exact same amount of force. That's why I spin them all 2 times. But yeah, you'll notice he spins a lot longer, he spins a lot better. He spins like most spinners do, you know. So, yeah. So, well, you know, if you're looking to get the most value, I'd get Kai, just because I really like Kai. Well, no, well, okay. Kai's an okay character. He's kind of annoying sometimes, but he's not in my top 3, but his spinner. I like his spinner because I find flipping on things more fun than, you know, just kind of drifting around. Although they're both very fun. But I will say Lloyd is still worth it because he spins really nicely. He does actually spin somewhat better than the others. He does actually spin better than the others. Anyways, if we set that aside, let's go ahead and build the rest of the set, okay? Okay, 3, 2, 1, speed build! And boom. So as you probably saw if you were watching closely, this fell apart a few times because this is how it is. So it's this chunk, then this doesn't connect at all. It would have been nice if there was like a little post, like a Technic cross pin, you know, like stuck in there, so it'd stay on just a little bit better. You know, so if you knocked it over, it would still come out, but you know, it doesn't just fall over at the slightest touch, but then this just kind of sits on there. all I have to do is tap it. There we go. See, if I just tap it, you know, it's like, it completely falls apart. So it would have been nice if they had put like a little Technic cross pin in there, so just to keep it a little bit more connected, you know, keep it on there just a little bit more whilst it was still standing up, you know. That would have been nice. That would have been great, actually. But they didn't. I might just do that, actually. But yeah, and then we have the minor obstacles. These, of course, why would they just put, like, transparent, bright green flames in there? That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, it's just lime green with some golden spikes, which I think it suits them well. I think it suits them well. But, yeah, and then this droid. Now, this droid, as you can see, makes a little bit of an elliptical shape, and he actually does spin really nicely. Hey, stay together. Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh, if you fall off, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, you. Oh. Oh, boy. So, if we take the droid, kind of to grab him here. But he spins a bit nicer. He spins nicer than the one from the, you know, because that's what he's made to do. Yeah. It does work a little bit easier if you just kind of hit him, like right here. Yeah. See? So, anyways. Yeah. So he spins pretty nicely. But anyways, so there's that. And now, no, we can't do it with the accessory in his hand. I know that. He's going to go that way. I know he is. But we will just set this up over here. We will take Lloyd. And we will spin him. You're supposed to. Oh, boy. Okay, fine. You want to go that way? You want to go that way? Fine. Whatever. Ahem. Hit the... There. Demolished it. Set it up. Let's see if we can get a little bit more... And, you know... Anyways, this is chaos. This is chaos. But anyways, there we go. So yeah. I thought maybe we would put, like, the box for Kai back there, you know, swap it out for the core J spinner back there, but nah. Nah, I like Jay. He's my favorite character, actually. Well, either Jay or Zane. Probably Jay. Yeah, Jay. But, yeah, probably like Jay, then Zane, then Lloyd. Yeah. Those are my top three. Lloyd's gonna be a bit controversial, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about your opinion. Why would I care about your opinion? You hate Lloyd. I don't know if I trust you if you hate Lloyd. Because he's the prophesied green ninja. You might be the Overlord! You the Overlord? You might be the Overlord. You don't like Lloyd? You know who else doesn't like Lloyd? The Overlord, because he kills him. He's killed him like twice, and then the other time Zane killed him. But, yeah. You sure you're not the Overlord? I don't know. Hating Lloyd, kinda sus. You might just be the Overlord. Anyways, bring him a little bit closer here. So we have Lloyd. Then we have, if we can possibly gather up all these studs. Boom, there we go. We have Lloyd, as Garmadon from the Ninjago movie says it. we have Nia. There we go. Oh, you little. And Kai, who didn't trust Jay at first. Good thing he trusts him now. Ay, ay, ay. I remember back in the pilot episodes, I was like, oh, you stay away from my sister. Oh, boy. But Jay just ignored him, as we all do. Kai, the one who called Lloyd boogers. I'm telling you, this show is hilarious. Especially the new one. But anyways, there we go. Kai, Nia, Lloyd, in that order. By set number and by which ones I got first, just because honestly that's the order you should get them in. Because then you get the coolest ones first. Kai can spin. They can all spin. Kai is a flip. Nia drifts around and Lloyd spins better. So, there you go. Look at all that. These are very awesome. Once again, I would love to just buy the parts for these little Imperium bots, you know, just in bulk. Just build an army of them. They're very cool. I really like them. But anyways, there we go. There they are. They're very cool. Some of the best spinners I've seen in a while. So, yeah. So, there you go. I really like them. I recommend them. And they're out now. Hooray. So, there you go. There you have it. And there's those. And all the little tiny studs. And the balls. Who always want to run away. Oh, these balls. These silly balls. So there you go. Well, that's all for today. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, it'd be helpful if you liked the video, subscribed. I think it's on that side now. And watch these two things that should pop up right about now. This is a video of the spinner that is in the back here. Jay from Ninjago Core. So there's that spinner, which is actually my very first video. It's pretty cool. And down here, we have a playlist of, if you're looking for something besides LEGO to watch for a little bit, you can watch Transformers, because why not? Transformers are also very awesome. I like Transformers. They're very cool. So there's a playlist of all of my Transformers vids, and there you go. So like, subscribe, watch those two things, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!